There is no third way. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad number 873 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. This message is dedicated to Dr. Rob Gilbert. Here's the upgrade. When your options are good or bad, life or death, there are no other options. A middle-of-the-road position doesn't exist. Here's the story. A little boy had a recurring dream. There would be two wolves. A black, ugly wolf would be walking toward a white wolf. This black wolf was mean-looking. Its eyes were black and empty. The white wolf was the same shape and size as the black wolf, but it had an air of majesty and beauty. The difference may have been in its eyes because they sparkled. In this dream, the two wolves would be walking toward each other across the field, and as they met, the black wolf pounced, and a tumbleweed of hysteria started as the boy could see each wolf folding on top of the other with the sound of snarls and snaps. And just as the commotion reached its height, the boy would wake up. This scene recurred often for months. The boy dreaded falling asleep, fearing the scene may return. He came to his grandpa, who was the chief of their tribe. And the boy asked, "Grandpa, do you ever have scary dreams?" "I do." The boy described what he would see with the two wolves. "Grandpa, I always wake up before the fight is over. I'm afraid the ugly wolf wins." The chief said, "I've had the same dream, and I can tell you which one will win." "Tell me, Grandpa." "It's the one you have fed the most." The better story to tell yourself is, I feed what I want to live. When your options are good or bad, life or death, there are no other options. A middle-of-the-road position doesn't exist. I acknowledge there are bad things that happen to a person that must be reconciled, for a lack of a better term. And I'm familiar with Carl Jung's concept of the shadow self. I'm familiar with Aristotle's golden mean. This does not address those ideas. This is black and white. Sometimes there is no gray. Modern society doesn't like the binary. They say there is always a third way. There is good and bad, light and dark, life and death. You are growing one or the other. This is the binary life. Which one are you going to feed today? Tell me a story of binary choices to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Will you send this to someone you think would benefit from the story right now? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.